Design debt, reimagining a social system built without predatory economic conditioning. What if the constant feeling of running faster just to stay in the same place isn't a personal failure, but a design feature? Many of us have been taught that scarcity is simply the natural order of life, yet much of today's economic stress isn't created by nature. It's inherited from industrial-era systems designed to maximize the speed of capital, not the health of the human nervous system. This inherited burden is what I call design debt, the accumulated consequences of social structures built for production first and people second. Our current blueprint often treats survival as something that must be purchased. Housing, food, healthcare, and even time become transactions. Personal worth is measured by productivity, reducing human beings to economic outputs within an extractive system. When survival depends on constant performance, fear becomes the engine that keeps the machine running. But what if we redesign the machine? With today's advances in automation, AI, and logistics, many forms of artificial scarcity can be reduced. Instead of forcing people to compete for access to basic necessities, we could build systems that distribute resources more intelligently and efficiently. When fear is removed, human motivation changes. Work becomes less about escaping poverty and more about solving problems and creating art. We're already seeing early experiments. Cooperative housing and community-owned energy demonstrate that people can organize around shared value. The transition begins with each of us. Audit your own life. Ask which systems depend on keeping you anxious, dependent, or constantly consuming. Look for exit ramps, cooperative ownership, community networks, and technologies that increase autonomy instead of dependency. If our systems were designed, they can be redesigned. The question is no longer whether we can patch an aging economic architecture. The real question is whether we're ready to build a new one, where creativity, collaboration, and human flourishing become the foundation, rather than perpetual debt and manufactured scarcity.